Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss haircut case study. So it is useful for the upcoming BFM examination. So what is this haircut case study? So basically it refers to the adjustments made to the amount of exposures. So we will calculate here amount of exposures and then we will calculate net exposures also. So here net exposure means so the loan amount minus the collateral value after haircut. So what is this collateral value after haircut means? After haircut. So let us suppose they gave some 100 lakhs loan. So we have a collateral for 50 lakhs. So but what we bankers will do, so we will take this value as 95% instead of 100% of that value. So the net value will become 47.5 lakhs. So the 50 lakhs collateral value will become 47.5 lakhs. So after haircut. So what is this cutting? This cutting is for future fluctuations. So we will take on account of this haircut because of this future fluctuations in the market. So due to that, we will consider this. So usually we will consider margins in the similar fashion. Here cut means we keeping in mind about the future fluctuations. We will consider this cut. So though you gave 50 lakhs collateral, so how bank is treating? Bank is treating like it is 47.5 lakhs. So 2.5 lakhs it is reducing. So remember, this haircut is useful to predict the future fluctuations and to decrease the collateral value by some amount. So now we'll see. So what do you mean by this exposure? So exposure means the amount of loan without security. Amount of loan without security. So this is called as exposure. So we will hear this term exposure. So what is exposure? Loan without security. That is unsecured amount. Unsecured amount. So here we will use these formulas for this case study. That is net collateral. C star means net collateral. That is collateral after mitigation. So how we will calculate this net collateral means first we have to calculate the we will know they will give the collateral value minus. So we have to subtract from the exposure. So how we will calculate net exposure means this is the formula. So exposure means collateral minus exposure. Exposure means loan amount into loan amount into 1 plus HE. If there is any cut for exposure means we have to add minus net collateral. So this is how we have to calculate the collateral value. That is net collateral. That is collateral after mitigation. C star mitigation. This is net collateral value after mitigation. So this is how we will use this one in calculating the exposure and collateral after mitigation. So in the example, we will clearly understand. So these are the terminologies we will use for this one. So the first one is E means it is, I told you, exposure value after mitigation. So E means it is exposure. H means haircut. E means exposure. So haircut of exposure. Next C means collateral simply. HC means H means haircut, C means collateral. So haircut of collateral. Hfx means it is mismatch in foreign currency. Sorry, mismatch in collateral and exposures for FX. FX means it is related between foreign currencies, mismatch between currencies. This is currency mismatch between collateral and exposures. Now we will see the case study. So given that ABC Bank has this exposure to corporate sector secured by financial assets. So he gave three parties, party A, party B, and party C. In party A, what is the loan amount? 20 crores he gave to party A, 40 crores to B, 60 crores. Similarly, maturity of that collateral and loan. And the collateral, so some company gave mutual fund as the collateral, some company sovereign bond, some company as gold. So remember, the HC value, that is haircut value for collateral is 15% for gold. And for sovereign gold bond, it is 2%. And for mutual fund, it is 4%. So these values are according to Basel suggestions. So in India, our banks follow this supervisory guidelines of Basel. And then this is the mutual fund value, that is mutual fund collateral value, this one. And this is sovereign value, and this is gold value, 62 crores. Now we will calculate the first question. So we have to calculate the exposure amount, net exposure amount. So what do you mean by net exposure? It is the amount without collateral. So we have to calculate that one. So what is the amount is not covering under collateral? That is, we have to calculate the unsecured portion. So unsecured portion of the loan we have to calculate. Unsecured portion of loan we have to calculate. That is called as exposure. So applying credit risk mitigation formula, that is exposure into haircut of exposure. Anyways, it is 0. Don't bother about this one. So E minus C star. C star means this one. 1 minus HC. Anyways, it is 0. So now, so what is the E value here? This is the E value. That is 20 crores. So rating is given. Okay, that is these two are no need. Exposure for haircut is E given 0. Collateral value. And for this collateral value, what is the percentage of HC? That is 4%. 4%. No, then. So substituting those values, so we will get 20 minus 20 into 1 minus 0.04 means it is 0.96. So 20 minus 20 into 0.96. So how much it is? 19.2. So 9.6 into 2 means it is 19.2, na? So 19.2. So what is the exposure amount? It is 0.8. So this is the exposure. Now we have to calculate the net exposure. Net exposure means it is 20 minus. So first we will calculate the 0.8 we got as exposure. Then we have to calculate the collateral value. That is 20 minus 0.8. That is 19.2. Now net exposure means 20 minus 19.0. That is 0.8. So the answer here is option B, 0.8. It is 0.5, okay? 0.8. So similarly, now he is asking us to calculate for company B. So this is the formula. So what is the loan amount? 40 lakhs. So what is the haircut exposure? That is 0. So what is the haircut for collateral? That is 2%. So I already told you for sovereign gold bonds, it is 2%. Now first we have to calculate the E star. That is, E star means what it is? So I'm calculating here. E star means it is 40 minus 40 into, so what is the percentage is given? 2%. So 100 minus 2% means it is 0.98. 98% means 0.98. So what is 0.98 into 40? So use your calculator also. So we'll get 40 into 0.98, that is 39.2. So we'll get 39.2. So what is the exposure here? 40 minus 39 point, that is 0.8. Now what we have to do? Collateral after mitigation. So what is the collateral after mitigation? It is 40 minus 0.8, that is 39.2. Now we have to calculate the net exposure. What do you mean by exposure? Unsecured loan, that is loan amount minus net exposure. Loan amount, that is 40 crores minus collateral value, net collateral value after mitigation, that is 39.2. So we'll get 0.8. And next example. So he's asking us to calculate the for company C. So for company C, what is the loan amount? 60 crores. And what is the haircut for gold? Haircut for gold is 15. This we have to remember. Now we'll calculate first E star, that is loan amount 60 minus 60 into 0.85. So collateral is 62, sorry. So 60 minus 62 into 0.85. So what is 62 into 0.85? That is 52.7. minus 52.7 is 7.3. 7.3 crores is the exposure. Now we have to calculate collateral after mitigation. Collateral after mitigation means it is collateral value minus exposure value. So what is the collateral here? 62. Collateral here is 62 minus exposure value 7.3. So 62 plus 7.3 means 54.7. So what is the net collateral value? It is 54.7. So now what we have to calculate? We have to calculate net exposure. So what is the net exposure formula? It is loan amount minus collateral, net collateral value, that is 54.7. So what is 60 minus 54.7? That is 5.3 crores. So this is how first we have to calculate the E value. So what is the E value? 7.3. Then we have to calculate the collateral value, that is 62 minus exposure, that is 54.7. Then we have to calculate the loan amount minus collateral value, will give the unsecured amount. So this 5.3 crores is what? Unsecured amount. Unsecured amount means it is exposure amount, that is net exposure amount. So this is how we have to calculate net exposure value of the loan, that is unsecured portion of the loan. So this is the concept of this haircut case study. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Please subscribe to watch the upcoming videos.